right, now I need to find the section of the pattern that I was on. Let's see. Okay. I should have read this before I started. That's okay. That is a-okay. Let's see how long it takes people to join. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so excited to finally finish this. This shouldn't have taken me so long, but you know, I was in a crochet slump, a crochet funk, if you will. So that's why it took me so long. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi everyone, how's it going? It's been a good week. It's been a crazy week. I don't know. Like work has been stressful. I've had no breathers, but today I did have a breather because the system we're working on right now, I'm kind of in, I don't know, a technology role right now. The system we're working on was down the entire day. So there was nothing well, there was stuff for me to do, but it was just not the norm and it wasn't as intense. So I had to, like, I got to take breaks throughout the day, which I normally haven't been able to do. Like after lunch, I went on a walk. It was lovely. And the past few weeks, I haven't been able to do that just because work has gotten so intense. So I was very excited. How about y'all? How are y'all's weeks going? Y'all working on anything fun? I'm kind of in a slump right now. I'm in a crafting slump. I've been working on this for forever. And it shouldn't be taking me this long, but I'm in a slump. So there you go. It's so funny because I feel like summer is the time where lots of crafters go crazy. But for me, it's fall and winter. Like in the summer, I don't know. I think it's because I like to do a lot of things outside. That's like, summer is when I do other activities. So in the summer, I just don't craft as much. I kind of drop off the face of the earth every summer, I feel like. But maybe that's just me. But I'm excited. My goal is to finish this week. We need to slow down some bit. Yes, I needed it. I was like, okay, work is stressful. I need to prioritize outside of work, eating well, going outside, exercising. I was like, crochet is just taking a back burner right now. My week has been long and oh my gosh, a teething toddler in high heat. That is, good luck to you. Good luck to you. That's a recipe for disaster. I hate crafting the heat. Me too. I don't know. Like, I really like to tan in the summer and sit at the pool, you know, as most people do. And I struggle to crochet when I do that because I feel gross. And so I don't like touching yarn. I can knit though. I don't know why. I feel like crochet, you're more in there, I guess. I don't know why. But what projects y'all working on? Anything fun? And I finally started editing a video, a vlog that I've just had the footage of forever. And so I feel like I'm finally getting back to myself. And I noticed today I had an idea for a video for the first time in weeks. That's also how I know I'm slowly getting back to myself. The fact that I'm here right now. I knitted today, which was crazy. Haven't done that in forever. Thought of a video idea, and yeah, we're doing it. Ooh, okay, what's the custom order? I feel like that's why I don't like taking, like, I don't really do commissions or cut. I guess those are the same thing. People usually, anyway, I don't do customs. It gives me anxiety. So I'm like, I don't know. Hi, Brittany, how's it going? Me doing the same stitch over and over and over again. Okay. Because it's hard for me to count and talk at the same time. You're working, I'm making, no, that's smart to get it, you know, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Smart to get ahead on Halloween and Christmas stuff because I feel like people are starting to get into that headspace. You know what I mean? I'm actually already thinking of Halloween projects too. Checkerboard perch. That's so cute. But yeah, sewing a lining in a zipper, not fun. I don't know what it's just tedious. And I don't know. I'm one of those people where I do the first 90% of a project pretty quickly, and the last 10% I'll just put off until forever. I just don't want to do it. You can crochet? Awesome. What do you like to crochet? 3, 4. I'm so close to finishing this, okay? This is the status, guys. So it's a tank top, right? Or it's a vest, I guess. I don't know. I mean, those are kind of the same thing. We're doing the bottom border right now. I'm a little concerned the bottom border is going to be too tight, but we'll see. It's because in the pattern, she like gave, I don't know, this is what you should do if you don't want it to be too tight or too loose, and I just ignored it, so that's on me. And then we've got to do the border on the neckline and the armpits. Just came across a crochet. Oh my gosh, welcome, welcome. Do you like to crochet chicken soup noodles? I'm a beginner crocheter. What would you recommend I make? What do you like to make? Do you like doing amigurumi? Do you like doing clothing? Do you like doing, you know, household items? What do you like to make? You're making a sweater? Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, welcome everyone who's new. I used to go live a lot, and now I haven't been because life has been crazy. So I'm slowly trying to get back into it. Hopefully, I don't know, I want to go live on Friday because I don't think I have any plans. So we'll see. We'll see. I love crocheting, but I'm not the best. Honestly, I get that. My most recent YouTube video is about me struggling through a project. So, you know, we all have things we're good at and things we're not good at. Totally fair. You made a bed, like a bed, like a cat bed, like a dog bed. I like making clothing and plushies. Then I think if you're like a clothing person, like a hat, that's fun. I like a classic vest. Like, honestly, this has been really fun to make. And then plushies. Let's see, an otter. I like otter plushies. I think they're cute. Hello from Iran. Hello. A dog bed. Cute. That's a really good idea, actually. I want to make my dog a sweater. People always are like, you know, you should do that. But I've never done it. And I think it would be fine. It's just the fact that I've never done it before. And so there'd be a learning curve. And I'm like, do I want to have to sit down and think about this new type of project I never made before? Though I do think dog sweaters are so cute. It was actually funny. My friend, Made in the Moment, they have a sweater vest tutorial. And my other friend, Aiden Wells Crochet, used that sweater vest to make a sweater vest for her cat. And I thought that was so funny. Like, that's how you know it's a good pattern. It's a good made to measure pattern when the measurements are being used on an animal and it works perfectly. That made me laugh. Make mostly blankets and bags of I make mostly blankets and bags of holding that can also be used as a hat. Oh, those are cool. Are you and Kelsey planning a live together sometime too again? I don't know. I should text her. She's been going live a lot recently, which is like crazy for her. So I should text her about it, actually. I texted her last week. I said, do you want to go live today? And then I immediately sent a follow-up message. Actually, I don't want to go live today. And she said, good, because I don't want to either. And I said, okay. But we should sometime. You made a sweater? Awesome. What kind of sweater did you make? What do you recommend for beginner projects? Coasters, granny squares, little... Yeah, I think coasters are really good. I think you can do basic wearables, and it's great for beginners, like tank tops that are just rows of single crochets. Those are really good for beginners. Scarves, I think, are good for beginners. Certain types of bags, like I think tote bags are really good for beginners because usually that's just rows of single crochets. I don't know much about what projects... I don't know much about amigurumi, so I'm not sure what amigurumi projects would be good for beginners. But I feel like those are all good. Or like a table runner, a placemat, things like that. Basically, my rule for good beginner projects that aren't amigurumi is that it should be a square or rectangle. It should use one stitch, and it shouldn't be super long. So like I don't really recommend sweaters or cardigans, even though those generally you can find beginner patterns where they're just squares and rectangles sewed together. I don't recommend them because they take a long time, and I think if you're new, it can be a little disheartening for the project to take so long. So that's why I think like a scarf would be better. Crocheting a dog sweater is easy and fun. I need to do it. I need to. I don't know why I won't. You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, I just need to do it. I would love it. I don't know why I won't do it. Can you hold your project? Yes, 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 yes. So this pattern, I've got it in the description of this live. Is my camera dirty? Oh, me trying to get my sleeve. Is that better? Anyway, I don't know. This is the Valla vest by Ed's Fart. Ed's F Art. It's in the title of this live. It says it, who it's by. It's really cute. It's just, you know, repeat rows of stitches over and over again. And I'm really liking it. And I like the white. And I'm making it so it's a little snug. Because this pattern designer does a good job of, if you want it to be oversized, do this. If you want it to be snug, do this. Because it is a little difficult. Like, I don't think you could do it on your own because these are row repeats. So the math has to line up. So she does a really good job of being like, how to make the row repeats work for you if you want it to be big or you want it to be small. I love it, love it, love it, love it. You're crocheting on fast fade. This one, it's because it's the puff stitch. The puff stitch is just, you know, it's so fast. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I want to finish it. I don't know why it's just taking me so long because I don't know. I'm in a little bit of a crochet rut, so I'm kind of being lazy. But I want to make more of these, and I think this would be really cute in a sweater too. I think one of her testers did make a sweater. But anyway, she's cute. Hello, hello. Okay, wait, so I asked this at the beginning, but what projects are everyone working on? I feel like we might have new people in here. Anything fun? I want to finish this so I can start my next project. This was like my rule that I have to finish this before the next one starts. Also, y'all be so proud of me. I was at a farmer's market over the last weekend, and there was a person selling yarn, and I didn't buy anything because I gave myself a rule that I no longer can buy yarn unless I have a project in mind for it, and I didn't, so I didn't buy it, and I was so proud of myself. I was like, I'm so good. Okay, now we're doing a row of single crochets all the way across. Let's do it. Not as fun doing single crochets on the puff stitch, but that's okay. I'm one of those people where I don't know, I need to do a single crochet border, especially on like the diagonals of armpits and things like that. I just feel like it really cleans it up. I finished the wedding bouquet. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What kind of flowers did you do? Also, is it all white or is it different colors? I think honestly, I feel like that's a good untapped market for crocheters because a big trend right now is preserving wedding bouquets. So I feel like that's a big area crocheters could step into. Like, I can recreate your wedding bouquet in a crochet version. Doilies, oh my gosh, number 10 thread. You can do this. I believe in you. I'm sending you good vibes. You got this. You got this. You got this. I respect you for doing that. Okay, yeah, I'll hold it up so you can see. Here's what she looks like. She's cute. It's so funny. The straps look so long just because the top itself isn't that long. So the straps look really long. Also, I feel like straps look really long until you remember that you're 3D, and then you're like, oh, it's not that bad. I did white roses and 3 red roses there with size 2 cotton. Another, like, people who use small yarn and thread, y'all have my utmost respect because I can't do that. I respect y'all. You've got good eyesight, and I respect it. Nothing compares to doilies. Yeah, I think doilies are so cool, and I would love to make them, but I know myself and my limitations, and I don't think I could. Hi, Moon Jelly, how's it going? Did you get a business card so you can go back and order online? I didn't, but I took a picture. So basically my thought was like, I'll take a picture of this and walk, because I was just standing in the tent looking at the wall of yarn. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take a picture of this, and if something comes to me, I'll look at the yarn and see what I want to see, which I want to buy, but nothing came to me. So I do have a picture. I do have a picture. I could barely understand anything past some chains. It just takes time. I feel like I am one of those people where I struggle. I don't know how to explain this, but I struggle to understand conceptually what I'm doing if I'm reading a pattern. Like, I could be reading a pattern and you could tell me step by step what I'm doing. Like, this one says chain 2, puff stitch into same stitch, chain 1, skip a stitch, puff stitch into 1 stitch. And I can read that and I know what it's saying, but until you say, this is repeating the puff stitch, like this whole row is the puff stitch and you're just doing it over and over, until I understand that conceptually, I really struggle. And so I feel like that was the reason it took me a while to understand crochet, because, or knitting. For example, I also bought a knitting pattern and it said exactly what I needed to do, you know, knit one, purl one, slip, slip, knit, blah, 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 blah. But because I didn't conceptually understand what we were working on, which I think looking back was the armpit of the sweater, but because it didn't say this is for the armpit, like we're adding stitches for the armpit, I didn't understand. And so I couldn't make it work, because you can tell me the exact stitches all you want, but until I can envision it in my head and understand what we're working on, you know what I mean? I can't do it. Recuperating from the, oh yeah, how'd it go? This was the one where you did like a million cosplays, right? Oh yeah, oh that was Otakon. I think I saw a video of someone at it, I think. I totally agree, diagrams are better. It was funny, there was this knitter, I don't know who, but y'all probably follow her, whoever it was, posted a poll that was like, what do pattern designers need to do? And I kind of angrily put, knit designers need pictures, because I can't deal with it. And then I swiped up and I was like, I realized I came across so sassy, me saying that to you, a knitwear designer, and I just want you to know I've never bought your pattern, so I don't know if yours specifically are ones that need pictures, because I don't know. So this was not me talking about you. This was me talking about other people. And then I explained the same thing I told y'all. Like, I need a diagram. I need one sentence. This is the neckline. We're shaping for the neckline, and then I can do it. And I'm like, or actually, I do really think pictures. Like, if we're doing some kind of interesting, detailed increase or decrease, just take a picture of the increase or the decrease on the final thing. You know what I mean? Isn't that hard? I totally agree. Written patterns and diagrams, the way to go. It was a lot of fun. It was so hot. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Did you, wait, I forget. Were you in any of the cosplay contests, or did you just go and cosplay? Hi, everybody. This is so cool. Hi, welcome, welcome. Water break. Also, guys, do y'all want to hear about my new snack addiction? So I'm addicted to these. They're called, it's by the brand Undercover. It's a chocolate quinoa crisp, and it's dark chocolate and sea salt. I had them for the first time on a flight, a United flight, because they give these out as snacks. It's so good. It's like if you took all the crunchiness of a Crunch bar and you bite it, and it's so good. And the dark chocolate with the sea salt, it's my addiction right now. I literally bought like a 70 pack on Amazon, because you can't buy them in my town. I live in too small of a town. It's like I tried to go to Walmart and they didn't have any. So I bought like a giant pack on Amazon, and it's amazing. Amazing. I just went in cosplay and then did some photo shoots with the friends. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Those are so good. Costco has them. No, you just changed my life, because, okay, maybe, I wonder if my Costco does. I don't think I've seen them. My Costco changes their stuff a lot. A lot. But that's good to know, because these are the perfect, I don't know. And because they're kind of rich, I'm one of those people where I have problems. I'll just eat and eat and eat. And because they're so rich, it kind of makes me stop. I'm like, oh, I don't need to have 100. Airplane cookies I bought the other day, Biscoff. I literally have some. I always hoard them when I go on planes. Maybe this makes me a bad person. When they give you the snacks, I always ask for 2. And so I've just got a growing collection of Biscoff and these. It's the way to do it. So I've got some Biscoff downstairs right now. I love Biscoff. Though I did go through a phase where I was traveling so much for work that I started to hate them. I was like, I actually can't have these anymore. It's dangerous because they're loose in the bag. Yes, that's why, even though I don't really like single item stuff like this, because I think the packaging, I think it's a waste of plastic. It's not very good for the environment, but it does help with my portion control, because I have to pick out individually the amount I want instead of the loose bag. It was funny, I was talking to okay, this is a ramble that y'all don't care about, but I'm going to do it anyway. I was talking to my dentist, because she said that apparently, I didn't know that snacking is not good for your teeth. It just kind of degrades them over time the more you eat. If you eat like all day long, and I work from home, so usually I keep a bag of pretzels, I eat the entire day long. It's not good for your teeth. And so she was like, yeah, you need to, like, if you buy the family size bags, pour them out into a bowl, bring the bowl upstairs, leave the bag downstairs, or buy individually packaged things. And I was like, okay. I had no idea. Yeah, sorry if y'all are hungry. I am making y'all hungry. So funny. What'd y'all have for dinner? I had chicken pot pie. It was really good. Chicken pot pie with this as a dessert. Perfect night. Perfect night. Okay, guys, we're getting so close. I think, actually. I'm not really sure. Also, guys, I worked on my dream scarf today. I did a week. Very proud of myself. Sushi. Oh, I love sushi. I love sushi. I was just at a family wedding in Seattle, and we had so much good seafood. It was so yummy. I know, I'm a snacker too. I'm usually one of those people where I'll just sit and snack all day. And she was like, don't do that. You need to stop. And I was like, okay. The dentist is the only thing that can make me stop, because I have a strong fear of having bad teeth or having my teeth like rotting out of my skull. Chicken broccoli Alfredo. Literally, I'm making that sometime this week. That's like one of my go-to recipes. Chicken broccoli Alfredo. Love it. Can't go wrong. Burgers. Ooh, Angus cheeseburger and green salad. I love it. How far along are you on it? I'm almost done. All I have to do is the border around the armpit and the border around the neckline. And that's it. So I'm close. Literally, is that not heaven? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. 1 second. I have to read the pattern now, because now I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We're attaching our yarn. You know, that will be a really good ASMR snack. The ASMR people should buy those. This weekend needs to be stormy so I can just chill and crochet. Oh, I get that. I hear you. I hear you. I think that's why also I don't crochet as much during the summer, because I feel like I need to be outside and socializing and doing things. But in the fall and winter, I can just sit and crochet all day. All right. Also, what shows are y'all watching right now? I'm on a Grey's Anatomy binge, a rewatch. A crazy rewatch. Okay. We're getting close to the edge. Let's see. Okay. Single crochet 1, half double crochet, half double crochet 2 together. Okay, that's simple. How many skeins of yarn would you take on a half cross-country car trip with stops at national parks? Oh gosh, how long are you going? That's the question. And are you stopping? Because if you're stopping, you could stop into a cute little local yarn store. But I guess if I'm one of those people, I used to be I want to take a bunch of different types of projects on trips, and now I'm not. Now I'd rather take a giant skein of one yarn for a huge project like a sweater or a blanket or something, and do that the whole time, because I feel like it's easier to pack. So I'm boring on that. We just finished baby reindeer. What is baby reindeer? I've never heard that before. I got some bird feeders last week and the birds have finally discovered them. I love that. I got to sit outside for an hour and crochet while watching the birds. That is my dream. That's like, I want to have a house so I can do things like that. Because I don't live, I guess I could I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. So I live in a townhome, so there's no it's all shared backyard and there are no trees. So I couldn't put the bird feeder anywhere. There's nowhere to put the bird feeder. But I'm excited to have a house one day so I can do stuff like that. I just finished watching Big Bang Theory, all 12 seasons. Wow. Now I'm mad they stopped making all the episodes. Oh my gosh. Wait, now I'm mad they stopped making all the episodes. It took you 2 months. Wow, that's impressive though. I am really bad about finishing shows. I don't know if the Big Bang Theory is like this, but I feel like so many shows, the main cast just dips, and I just think, okay, I don't want to watch Shawn now. Who are you? You know what I mean? Like I want to watch. Okay, wait. Single crochet. Oh wait. Sorry, let me think. Oh wait, no. Give me a second, guys. I'm thinking. Single crochet. That's the corner. So I need to take one out. I need to have double crochet right there. Okay. Rewatching Bleach. Oh, I never watched that. Of like the big three, I only saw Naruto. I don't even know what it's about, actually. I don't know how I've made it this long without knowing what Bleach is about. I just watched Young Sheldon for the 100th time. So Young Sheldon, I think that's, I feel like sometimes shows miss when they do like prequel shows or spin-off shows, but I feel like Young Sheldon did a good job. Show on Netflix about a serial killer, a serial stalker. That's still bad. I don't think I could watch that. Some shows, actually maybe I could now that I live with my partner. Some shows like that I could not watch as when I lived alone. But maybe I can watch it now. Maybe. Okay, that rounded our corner, people. 3 months and stopping along the way to state national parks, Grand Canyon. Oh, first off, that's so fun. I did something like that once. We did the Grand Canyon. We did the like the sand, the white sand, or the salt. What is that? In Arizona, it's salt. It's salt. The salt flats in Utah or something. We did Zion and Death Valley. So fun. The West is such a cool place. So many great things to do. But yeah, if I were you, I would bring a giant skein, one giant skein, and do a big project on it, or a bunch of tiny projects. But I'm lazy. Or maybe you bring one giant skein and then maybe 2 small skeins. So like the 2 small skeins, you can make bandanas or I don't know, bucket hats or things like that. And the big skein you use for a big project. I hate that too. Bang Theory doesn't lose anyone. Oh, good. No, because that's like my biggest pet peeve when shows start losing the main character. Like I just, for the first time in my life, watched the entirety of Vampire Diaries. I watched it as a kid, but never finished it because when Elena just leaves, I'm like, why am I watching this? But I finally made it through and I was so proud of myself. I'm trying to do the same thing with Pretty Little Liars, but I don't think it's going to happen. Even though the whole cast remains, it's just the last seasons are just so... I'm on the last season. I need to push through, but it's so terrible. And I already know who A is. It's already spoiled for me. My regards from Russia. Oh my gosh, hi. What is Big Bang Theory? I've never crossed it on anything I use. So it's a story. It's a TV show basically about a bunch of super smart, nerdy scientists, essentially. And it's a comedy. And it's a comedy because they're a bunch of smart, nerdy scientists who aren't very socially adept and things like that. It's good. A third rewatch of Mr. Queen and the King. Oh, I have no idea what that is. What's that about? Might need 2 or 3 blankets worth of stuff. Yeah, literally. It's stuff like that's so tough too, especially when you're gonna be in the car and so you know you don't have a lot of space. Like you're not flying and could check a bag. I need to start thinking I'm going to visit my friend for 2 weeks and I need to start thinking of what I'm gonna bring because I am gonna be flying and I am gonna check a bag. But I think we're gonna be active and bopping around. So I think I'm gonna do exactly what I just said. I'm literally gonna make a sweater or something the entire time I'm there. White Sands, New Mexico, all those, they're all so close to, I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't get into Pretty Little Liars. It's very okay. I think the first like 3 seasons of Pretty Little Liars, I actually think are good. I think they're entertaining. I think they're interesting. I mean, there's a bunch of it that's dumb, like the way they dress and how they act. But if you ignore that, I think it's a good show. It's entertaining. And then it just gets stupid. I honestly, like, the last season is so stupid. I can't get over it. Oh, there are K-dramas on Netflix. You know, I need to start a new... Well, actually, what I should do is finish the last K-drama I watched. It was... me thinking I just messed something up. I thought for a second I was on the bottom because I was just working on the bottom for so long. And on the bottom, there's 2 rows of puff stitch. And I was like, where's the second row? But I watched, it's about, oh, I don't even know, a restaurant. They open a restaurant in Daegu somewhere. I liked it though. The main character's bald. I just bought a pattern for a sweater to get ready for fall. I'm hoping, yes, you got this. You know what? That just reminded me that I bought a pattern ages ago. And I rarely buy patterns because I do this. I buy them and I never use them. I bought a pattern for overalls and I really want to make them. And I really should. They're like a, let's see if I can, let me pull it up real quick. I'll show you. What is the Itaewon class? That's the one I watched. That's the one I watched. Okay, so it wasn't in Daegu. It was in Itaewon. Shocker. Okay, let's find it. Let's find it. Okay. I'm opening it up. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Imagine this in like a little, in fall colors, you know, like wine, dark green, a mustard yellow. Isn't that to die for? Come on, I need to make these. And there's the designer, Ali and Hook Design. I don't know. Anyway, so cute. I'm very. I've had this for a year. Just never did anything with it. And I think she does a good job at explaining the stretch, because that's my only concern with stuff like that, is that it gets heavy. You know, whenever people make long projects and you're using acrylic yarn, I just feel like it gets heavy. But she like explains like, you know, how to make it so it doesn't. Wow. There you go. Okay. Is it just me, or does Netflix have the best and absolute worst? I totally agree. Wait, did y'all hear? I don't know how old y'all are, so some of y'all might not. Okay, did y'all hear they're making an Uglies movie, and it looks like it's gonna be terrible, and it's a shame. Halloween Sugar Cookie Sweater. Don't even. I'm looking that up. By Cass Ray Crochets. Oh my gosh, have y'all been seeing those videos? Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. You know, Aiden made a bag that's very similar to this. I mean, it's the cookies. It's the iconic cookies. It's just in a bag form. Anyway, that's adorable. And I like that one's got a bite out of it. Okay, if y'all are curious, here's what it looks like. I like that one has a bite out of it. $6.50. Cass Ray Crochets. Crochet Halloween Sugar Cookie Sweater. Pattern. Anyway, if y'all want to buy that, go for it. By the way, One Day at a Time is a Netflix 11 out of 10 recommend. It's so relatable. I caught myself laughing very loudly at some scenes. Is that a K-drama or is that a show in English? Where's my hook? Maybe longer legs. Sorry, what? About the overalls? Yeah, I think I'd make them full length. All the way. My mental capacity and sanity couldn't handle that, but that looks cute. Honestly, I get that. Ayla. Okay, I couldn't tell. I was like, is it, I couldn't tell. Where was it? It's like, I couldn't tell if it's Ale. Anyway, y'all know. Ayla. Thank you. But yeah, I've had my eyes on those for a while. And maybe I could I could always use a thinner yarn so it wouldn't be as heavy. But then that's the only thing is, ideally, if you use a thinner yarn, when would I be wearing that? If I want to make it with fall colors, I'd ideally be wearing it in the fall. The fall is cold. I need it to be thicker. So maybe I just trust her and the fact that it wouldn't get super, super, super stretchy. I don't know. I think it's because I rarely make things like this. Like I don't make pants. I don't make long skirts. So I'm just not used to having to deal with the possibility of stretch. And I see people do it all the time. So it must be doable. I just literally haven't done it before. And the idea of it stretching and me not being able to wear it or having to redo it is scary to me because it is such a big project. You know? It's an American sitcom. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, I'm trying to finish Pretty Little Liars right now, and then I am hooked on Grey's Anatomy right now. That puff stitch is so much smaller than the others. I definitely didn't do that one right. But that's okay. I also didn't finish Grey's Anatomy for, not really, actually not the same reason. I didn't get far enough. Actually, I did get far enough for the original cast to start leaving, and that's when I was like, all right, I'm good. I don't really care. Who are you people? You know? Who are you people? Especially because the cast starts leaving pretty quick, I feel like, compared to other shows. Also, have y'all been on the like Chicago side of TikTok where they're just singing and dancing to all the Chicago songs, because they're stuck in my head all day long? That's what I think I'm going to do. I think I am going to use a DK weight. The only issue with that is that if I use a worsted weight, I'd be able to find it easier at like a Michael's or Joann's, because I feel like in my area at least, that's the most populated type of yarn. DK is not as common, so that's my only slight fear. I would like to make it scrap too, but I honestly don't think I have enough scraps. I would have to buy stuff, but maybe I try to use, you know, as much scraps as I can and then buy the rest of it. Oh, wait, me forgetting I'm supposed to do something here. How did I do it on this side? Let's see. Okay. Okay. I think I need a half here. Let's do a half. Now we're double crocheting two together. There we go. Now we do a half. Oh, there's a fly. Okay, a half and then a single. Ooh, okay, you're ordering from Lovecrafts. The only thing with that is I would want to make sure I've at least seen it or seen and touched it actually in person at first. But then I guess at that point, like I could just order one. I mean, I could do the same thing for Michael's and Joann's. I could pick out a yarn I like and then just order the rest online. Why do I feel like there's a fly? Someone save me. I'm so glad I'm finally getting this done. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the end of it. Me about to start another row with single crochet, just for funsies. Just for fun. Okay, let's compare the difference. Like, look how clean, if you're not a believer in single crochet borders, I'm converting you. Look how clean that looks compared to this side. I'm very pro single crochet border. 1000%. I bought an AT pattern because the stuff's AT. I saw. That's so cute. I love that idea. I love Star Wars stuff. I have one of my friends forever ago, Jana. She made a Twi'lek Leku pattern, and so I made one of those ages ago. I need to make a new one because I didn't like the color I made. I want to make a green one, like a real Leku. What are you making? Oh, no worries. It's a, oh yeah, I held it up, didn't I? Yeah, it's a vest. It also helps with sensory stuff. Sorry, what helps with sensory stuff? What were we talking about? I don't remember. Oh, do you mean a single crochet border? Is that what we were talking about? All right. We're starting the puff stitches, people. Are y'all pro or anti-puff stitch? Because I feel like people are usually very passionate about puff stitches in one way or the other. I really like this pattern. I think it's so cute. Thankfully, I don't think you need as much patience with this one. I think this one's perfect. The perfect combination of repeating rows so you know what you're doing and you don't have to constantly be, you know, reading the pattern. You know, once you do it's basically a repeat of 4 rows. So once you get those 4 or 5, I don't know. Once you get those, I would say 4 types of rows because there are a bunch of double crochets sometimes in between. But once you get those 4 rows down, it's perfect. But then it also, so it's the perfect balance between doing something new and also repeating the same thing over and over again. So I feel like you don't get bored, but you also don't have to be constantly learning something new. This is something I struggle with. I realize, I don't know what it is about my brain, but I'm not good at coming up with intricate texture types with stitches. Like my patterns are always color work based. That's what makes them interesting, is the color, not the textures. And I really want to try to push myself this year, as if it's not already August. I really want to try to push myself to start doing more cool textures. It's just not the way my brain works. I don't know why. I feel like people are either texture people or color work people. Single crochet borders. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I totally agree. It makes it like, my family has a phrase called smoothing the tablecloth. Like when you sit down at dinner and the tablecloth's all messed up because there are plates on it, it's all wrinkled. You left everything up and you smooth it out and you put everything back down. The single crochet border is smoothing my tablecloth. If you like anime, Happy Marriage is a great show. I hadn't heard of that. Happy Marriage. Let's see. Maybe I should say anime because Happy Marriage quotes popped up. I don't mind them. I think if used right, they look really cute. I totally agree. The only reason I don't like them, I do like them, but the only negative they have is the fact that they use so much dang yarn. I mean, puff stitches use so much yarn. You crochet all the time? Awesome. What do you like to crochet? Love the feeling. I totally agree. Finished puff stitches feel nice. You struggle with crocheting puff stitches? I agree. It's the fact that I have to count in my head. I can't just do it. I have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to be counting. Have to. Okay. I'm getting distracted because I'm starting to count in my head. Right. Would y'all be interested? Do y'all like when people make those, like, every single crochet piece or everything I've crocheted? Or let me restate my question. Do y'all like videos when people rate and or talk about every single thing they've ever crocheted? I don't think I'm going to do that, but I think I want to do a video about every crochet piece in my house currently, because I think it'd be fun going over them and talking about them and rating them. But then at the same time, it's a lot of work. So I want to ask first if people like watching those, because I love watching those, but I don't know if other people do or not. Hi, Amy, how's it going? I love counting. I kind of agree, and it gets to the point where once I finish, I'll stay counting in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I can see myself crocheting in my mind, and I'm counting in my head, even though I'm done. You think they're fun to watch? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, good, because I want to, and I think I'm going to film it this weekend. So I'm prepared to absolutely destroy my house. It's just going to become a mess, especially because I'm about to move, and the next thing I want to move are my crochet projects, because the majority of them I don't wear on a day-to-day, and lots of them are winter focused projects. So I'm going to move those next, but I want to do this video first. Also, I will say puff stitches start to hurt my wrist after a while. I think it's really cool to see all these cool projects people do because they encourage me to do them. But then I realize, yeah, no, I agree. I constantly bookmark things on Instagram of, oh, that's really cute. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, that's really cute. Do I ever go in there to look at them? Rarely. Very rarely. Or at least crochet categories, like all the sweaters I made. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do is take everything out and look at everything. And see, is there a good category? Like, should I do it by my beginner versus like my projects I made when I first started versus now, like maybe beginner to advanced level or different categories. I'm trying to decide what makes the most sense. because I've got a pretty good variety. I mean, I've got pillows, tapestries, blankets, tops, hats, so, and there is a good chance it will have to be a multiple part video. Not from the filming aspect. I think I can do that all in one day if I really try, but more from the editing aspect. I have a feeling it'll take forever to edit, especially because I'm saying this now. Will this actually happen? I don't know, but I do want to try on the wearables. Will it happen? I don't know, especially because I don't know about y'all. When I try things on, I get, like if I'm doing a rapid try on where I put on multiple things over and over and over, it makes me really hot. It's like when I do the like montage videos where I'm wearing multiple crochet things like back to back to back, I'm in the background sweating my booty off. I don't know why I get so hot when I do that, but I do. AMA is my happy marriage. Yes, I looked it up. I see it. The artwork on the novel is really cool. Good, almost in your senior live. YouTube has been awful lately. It has, and I haven't been posting very much, and I haven't been active, so I feel like all social media apps, actually, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, are really good about punishing you if you're not active. If you are active, I think they do a good job at pushing out your stuff, but the minute you start taking breaks, they don't like that. They don't like that at all. You love watching them? Okay, good. Then that solidifies my decision. This weekend, I'm filming it. What I might do is maybe film me reacting to everything one day, and then maybe I film me trying it all on a later day. That might make it easier for me, but we'll see. We will see. Start with your beginning projects to now. That's what I think I want to do. I just have to, there's going to be a lot of stuff missing because it's only going to be the stuff in my house because it'll take too long to go back down memory lane and to look at everything, like everything I've posted about and things like that. So I'm just going to do the stuff in my house. So it'll be a little choppy journey, but it will. I think I can make it work. Because I do have some of my first ever projects in my house. The ones I really like, at least. The ones I don't like, I probably frogged. Dressing up is exhausting. It is. It so is. I think that's why I don't like shopping. Because I get hot taking it on, putting it on. I feel like a good way to do it would be in sections to show all your pillows and all your tapestries. That's what I'm thinking. It would, but then the issue is because I'm a wearables person, it would be like tops, sweaters, everything else. Because I've got like 2 blankets, I've got maybe 2 pillows, I've got, maybe 3 scarves. So I just don't know if the other stuff would be enough to make full categories of. I'll just have to figure it out. We'll see when we get there. And the good thing is the sections can come after, you know what I mean? When I'm editing, I can group them by sections, and in the moment, I don't have to talk about it. I could just do it randomly. Or if I want to do it a certain way and then I'm editing it and I think it doesn't make sense, I can change it. I'm thinking through trying things on now, and I'm already thinking that I'm not going to try things on. But I might put things on hangers. I'll display it nicely. But just might, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I'm going to have to go in once we hit an hour. So 12 minutes, just because I don't know. I need to do things. I need to get ready for bed. I want to read my book. So yeah. But I'm going to try to start coming on here more, okay? I'm trying. And I'm editing a video. I'm going to try to have it out this weekend. It's a vlog. I don't know if it will be, though. Full disclosure, I don't know if it will be, but I'm trying. I think I'm like halfway through editing the footage. There's actually not that much. I talk about it in the video, but I think I'm going to switch from what I was doing, which was just randomly picking a week and vlogging. I think I'm going to go from that to just vlogging the whole month. Because when I was doing the weekly vlogs, it made me have to crochet every single day. In the grand scheme of things, I don't do that. And I didn't like that pressure where I'm like, okay, I have to crochet right now because I'm vlogging it. So if I do it over the entire month, I can just pick up the camera whenever I'm crafting. So I think I'm going to start doing that. So it's funny because it is a whole month. It's like the month of July. Excuse me, it's the month of July, but it's still not that much footage because I just wasn't crocheting that much. It's a lot of other random footage. Like I put me making dinner in there. I put me making a cake. So funny. Instagram out. I totally agree. Instagram sucks. TikTok sucks. They all suck right now. I can't deal. I think that also contributed to my burnout is that I felt like, I don't know, what's the point in recording these things and posting them if no one's going to see it? Like I have friends that have, you know, several 100,000 followers and they get 100 views on everything. And which I let me preface this by saying I know this is really like annoying to say, and in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter. No. Well, actually it does matter sometimes because some of my friends, they do this for a living, but it's still social media and it's still kind of, I don't know, annoying when people complain about this, but it is frustrating for some of my friends when they have so many followers and only 100 people are seeing it. Like, what's the point in all that effort, I guess, in recording things and taking pictures and things like that? I'm working my way up to try a Japanese fan stitch. Ooh, wait, I'm looking that up. I missed you. You're so sweet. Whoa, I love this. Love this. Yeah, I missed y'all. I'm glad to be sort of back. I'm trying to come back. What book am I reading right now? Oh, I'm reading The Martian. I read Project Hail Mary first, which is funny because I feel like people usually do the opposite. Loved Project Hail Mary, like laughed, cried, 5 out of 5 stars, loved it. And now I'm reading The Martian. I don't like it as much because it's a little more technical. Like there's lots of engineering. There isn't Project Hail Mary 2, but I don't think there's as much. And so I don't think it's as good, but I still really, really like it. I don't know how Kelsey does it either. I think she says Caesar sometimes helps her edit, but I also don't get how she does it. But then it goes back to like the fact that lots of these sites do better the more you post. So then it can be kind of addicting when you are on a good roll. You're like, I got to keep going because YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, all these places do really reward you when you start posting a lot. People start seeing it. I stopped crocheting for 7 years once. Wow. That's a big break. But I bet that was, I don't know, I feel like breaks are good. As much as you hate them in the moment, you come back and you're like, I needed that. I did need that. It is a good book. I totally agree. I'm trying to think of, I don't know. I have so many books on my list. I'm trying to prioritize reading right now because I just have so many books that I really want to read. A big want to read list. What about y'all? Are y'all big readers? Hello. Oh, guys, guess what? There's a used books convention, like, market in my town this weekend. I'm about to hit that up. Hi, Sarah. How's it going? I can't wait to go. I'm excited. I also want to donate some of my books to the used bookstore in town. The thing is, because I am an Audible and Kindle girl, I don't have many physical books, and the physical books I do have, I'm pretty attached to because they're my favorite author or my favorite book series. But I'm trying to, encourage myself to not, reduce, reuse, recycle, you know what I mean? I'm like, I should really donate some of these so someone else can enjoy them because I do love the bookstores in my town. I know, I can't wait to go. I can't wait. I think it'll be so fun. I need to stop buying books though, because I have a bunch of books that I need to read. Actually, I don't think that much, but still good. Used to be a big reader, but not since having kids. I totally get that. I don't know if you've tried audiobooks, but I 1,000% would recommend because I love listening to audiobooks while I'm working out, when I'm doing the dishes, when I'm doing things. Then again, I don't know if you have much free time to listen. I get it. When you have kids, they're probably talking to you, you know what I mean? You probably don't get much free time in that area too, but still I would highly recommend audiobooks. Because I use the app Libby and it's through your local library, so you don't have to pay for them. So it's not a subscription like Audible. I use Audible too, but I use my brother's. But the app Libby is really, really good. It connects to your local library. As long as you have a library card, you can use it. The only issue is that you're loaning them out just like real books. So you do have to wait sometimes, and you only have it for a certain period, like 30 days, but it's still free. So I like it. I'm one of those burnt out people. I used to consume 3 books a week on average. Wow. I understand that. I feel like, I don't know, what lots of people I feel like what happened to me is what happened to a lot of people, where I really liked reading when I was a kid, and then school just broke it out of me, and it took me a long time to develop my love for reading again. And what helped me literally is audiobooks. Getting back into the stories first before the act of actually reading really helped me, and now I'm trying to, I think I have a pretty good habit of it. I'm trying to keep it up, of reading before I go to bed, because it does help me fall asleep. The only issue is that if y'all know me, you know I have bad dreams often, and I like to read fantasy books. So I do often, fantasy and sci-fi, so I do often go to bed and then dream about the scenarios in my book, which usually aren't very good. Like, I'll have a dream that aliens are attacking me, or that there's monsters, or that I'm in a war and things like that. So that's not very conducive to a good night's sleep, but overall I do like it. I have over 500 books on my Kindle. Wow, that's a lot. What's your favorite genre? I'm willing to read it a second time, then I will keep it. Okay, I think that's a... me saying that when I know some of these books I'm not going to reread. That's because, like, the main series I have on my bookshelf are 9 books, and it's just too much. I'm just not going to read it again. But I like laughed, cried. I love that series. So I don't see myself getting rid of those ever. As much as I want to, as much as I feel like I should, I don't think I can. I'm very emotionally attached. Also, another reason why I'm emotionally attached to that series is because that was also my first book series back into the world of reading. I did audiobooks only for like 2 years, and that was my first book series that I read. And now I'm back into reading, and so I also refuse to give it up. I'm very attached. I could get behind an audiobook. Yes. I love speech to text function on my Kindle. Oh wait, that's smart. I didn't know that existed. But that makes sense. I mean, why? I mean, that's an accessibility feature. That totally makes sense. It's like a pseudo audiobook, just with not as much, I guess, voice acting, I suppose. I love audiobooks. Can't listen during work. Yes, I love listening to audiobooks when I crochet, especially after work. You know, so much screen time. Me saying this while I'm talking to y'all on a screen, but so much screen time, and I feel like just crocheting and listening to an audiobook outside, it's like good for the soul. You know what I mean? Sci-fi fantasy, me too. My favorite author, whose books I also won't get rid of, is Brandon Sanderson. And then my favorite series is the Expanse series, and those Sanderson and the Expanse, those are not leaving my shelf. The only one I might donate from Sanderson is the Sunlit Man, just because I love the one-off books, but I'm just not as emotionally, I don't feel like I need to keep them. You know what I mean? I bet British Voice is my main voice in my Kindle. I like it. And that's fun that you can, I didn't chain there. Look at that. Y'all are distracting me. No, I'm just kidding. And that's fun that you could have different voices for different books too, you know? Like if it's set in a different country, you could probably have the voice in a different country. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I do have a knitting book on my shelf that I started reading and I stopped, so I want to finish it. It's about a woman who, let's see. I did really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Look how far in I am. Oh wait, no, that's just me. That was just me saving that bookmark, actually. I literally removed the bookmark. But the Beach Street, you can't see it because the camera's flipped. The Beach Street Knitting Society and Yarn Club. It's about a woman who I think gets a divorce or like loses her husband. And she, let's see. She takes over her grandma's wool shop in a seaside hometown. AKA, besides the divorce, or oh no, widow. So yeah, she lost her husband. Besides that part, this is my dream. I want to take over my grandma's wool shop on a town by the beach. Come on. So anyway, she finds unexpected comfort in a Stitch and Bitch knitting group. I love this. Like, this is what I want. So I do want to reread this one. I think I got like halfway through and then I paused. Ooh. I probably have that written down. Let me see. Honor Harrington. Because I see David Weber a lot in the bookstores, I think. Okay, I looked that up. How long have you been crocheting for? I started when COVID started. I did too. Yeah, it was summer of my junior year of college. I was working 2 jobs. I was bored. I was sad. I needed a hobby. My friend came over and said, "You should learn to crochet." And I said, "Okay." And here we are. Humorous fantasy such as the Myth series by, ooh, okay. Myth series, Robert Asprin. You know, I like that because I feel like lots of my fantasy books are they're not dark, but they're not funny unless characters are being stupid, I guess. So, which works, but I feel like a more lighthearted fantasy I would enjoy. You subscribed to you? Oh my gosh, thank you. Welcome. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to have to head out. As I said, I'm going to go read. Let's see. How many stitches do I have left first? No, yeah, I've got half the sleeve. I'm not going to finish it, but look how much cleaner it looks just from that one border compared to this. I guess it's pretty similar because they're both puff stitches, but this just looks clean. And it's going to end on a single crochet stitch too. Also, you can see the fact that this yarn is newer than this yarn. Like, do you see the fact that this yarn is older, so it's literally dirty because I was crocheting outside, so it just, like, look at the difference in the color. I need to wash it. It looks like a little neon white. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of funny. This is your sign to wash your yarn before you wear it. Anyway, yes, I think I'm going to head out because I'm going to go read. I want to join a crochet knitting group. I can't drive, sadly. Oh, yeah, that'd be so fun. Honestly, you should check out. I don't know if you're walkable from a local library, but I think local libraries often have stuff like that. Have fun reading. Thank you. Isn't it cute? All right. Ooh, Discworld series. Okay. All right. By Josh. Oh, wait, no. Author Terry Pratchett. Cool. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'm going to head out. I'll be back at some point. I'm going to try to start going live more. Thank you for hanging out, and have a good night/day, whatever time it is for you. Thanks, guys. Bye.